Hi everyone, it's Tara. Welcome back to Tara's Take. It's Mass Monday, so happy Mass Monday. Today I am going to be playing with just some scrapbook paper, and I wanted to create, this is a oldie but goodie I got from Tina eons ago. I haven't seen it in a while, and I thought I would make some. They're little fold out pocket type booklets that can be used as just pockets. You could add paper to the inside of them. I'm kind of scooting stuff around here so I have room to work. You can have, gosh, what else? You could put paper inside of them and make little booklets. You can make them out of anything you want. You can make them from scrapbook paper, scraps, book page. They're super simple and cute. So they give you a nice little space to decorate on the front and then on the inside as well if you want. So I am going to grab, I'm not sure if I'm going to use these as, I was thinking of using them. However, they're white on the other side. I wasn't thinking about that. I want to make this as easy for myself as possible and for you guys. So I have my haberdashery. Gosh, I wish I had just a tiny bit more space here. I have this. And this one has, looks like it's cut into this one already. Oh, so sorry guys. Here, I'm gonna move this up slightly so that I'm not banging into it the entire time. Okay. There we go. I have never used this piece for anything on any, both my pads still have all the pieces in it. So these would actually be really cute fussy cut out, wouldn't they? I'm sure I've seen somebody do that. Probably Tina. I'm not remembering for sure, but I'm sure you probably have seen her do that. Here. I'm just not crazy about the glitter stuff. You never really see me use glitter. Yeah, I like the gold paint and everything, but yeah, when it comes to glitter, I'm not as keen on it. Maybe I should just give it a try sometime and see, but let's see. I think that's enough out of that pad. Those aren't double-sided, but they've got the dark brown on the one side, so I feel like it won't be a poke it outside. It's pretty. Oh, that's cute. And we're not going to be using the whole page, of course, so some of these will go into my scrap bin when I'm done, which is fine. I'm not keen on that panel either. I do like this piece. Oh my gosh. I'm about to knock you guys off your pedestal here. And I like this piece, so we're going to use this one. Okay. All right. There's those. Okay. Now, I have one more pad to pull from. I don't know if I'll be able to make this many, but we'll see. I have not used this pad. It came from Michael's, and it is quite pretty, actually. Actually, it's really pretty. It's got a lot of pretty designs in it. Live life in full bloom. Oh, you know what? This would be a pretty one. They all would be, actually. That's a nice one. Oh, I love this one. Let's use this. Yeah, they're all Really pretty, actually. Okay. I was gonna say, all right, that is enough paper. Now I am not, like I said, I'm not going to be using all these. Now, you can make these in different heights. You can make them in different widths. It's totally up to you how you do that. I am going to make this one a little bit taller. Probably went off there by quite a bit, I think. Oh, I could just use these lines. Oh, they're kind of crooked too. Here, I'm gonna try. Okay, if I can get my fingers to hold still. There we go. At least this will be a little more even. These lines are kind of like they're drawn on almost, so they're not completely even themselves, so you can't trust them. But all you're gonna do is we are gonna fold one of these over, okay? And what you'll need is your papers, your scissors, a bone folder or your scissor handles, of course, some glue, and some stuff to decorate with, okay? Super easy. Like I said, you can use whatever papers you choose to use. Now, I'm gonna fold this over, okay? And then I'm gonna trim this off just enough so that when I fold it back in, it's gonna kind of go on the inside in there. Actually, you know what I might try? I'm gonna try something really quick. I wanna see how this will work for me. Instead of cutting that flap off, let me see here. When I fold this in, and guys, I'm grabbing my 1-inch punch because I want to do like a thumb hole here. Oops, not big enough. There we go. There we go. Okay. So the reason I did that was because I'm going to glue the bottom. I'm not folding the bottom and doing all the cutting and all that. However, I was thinking that if I folded this side in, the pocket would have a little bit more space. So I'm going to go ahead and glue this little flap down here at the bottom, okay? And put some glue along here. Now Tina didn't do this. Tina actually folded this as a, she glued it down like this piece to this piece. However, it was flat. It didn't have the bend in it. I'm doing that because I want to see it have a little more space in the pocket, okay? I'm just trying it to see, since there was extra paper there. If there isn't too much or enough extra to actually be a point where you can fold it in, I'm not gonna worry about it. Okay, and now we're gonna trim off the top. There we go. Okay, so there's our first little booklet, and now you can actually, now this one, like I said, you've got a little more space inside your pocket because of that fold. If you glued it straight, like if you cut that fold off and glued it straight down, it would of course have the glued, you know, and it wouldn't be quite as roomy. I just wanted to see if it worked, and it did. So cool. All right, so now we have that one, and what you can do, like I was going to say earlier, or I was saying earlier, you can actually, you could make this into a little notebook and put, you know, a little notepad and put some paper in here. You could put a little notepad here on the top, or we can just glue another piece in here to make a pocket, which I think is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to trim off. Okay. Create, I probably should just grab me a pencil. It's funny, I have so many, that's not even, that's a clear pencil, it's a blending pencil. I was gonna say, I have so many pencils and pens behind me, but there's nothing right next to me, and so I have a tendency to never have anything to grab. It's funny. Okay, so I'm just gonna cut me a little piece off. Okay. And create a pocket for this side. You can use different paper if you wanted. You don't have to use the same paper. And I'm going to go ahead and round it a little bit on just on this upper corners here. I'm going to leave the bottom squared off so it kind of matches. Just put a little glue around the edge. So these are really easy, as you can see, and they're customizable too. You can, you know, you can make them how you want. You don't have to do it like I do it. You can also do like a little tuck spot over here instead of a pocket. But there we go, there's one. I'm gonna move this paper so I'm not gluing on top of it. I was thinking about trying to use some of my jelly prints, but they're not, I mean, they are made from music paper. So I don't wanna, I'd have to glue them to something, I'm thinking. Okay, so, and like I said, you can make these as tall. I'm gonna do this one a little bit shorter, show you what I mean. Make it about that wide, I guess. Okay. All right. Now, because of course this is way too big, I am going to trim this down a little bit, but I did like how that worked for me on making that pocket have a little bit more space. So I'm going to do this one the same way. Fold this over. Okay. I folded that crooked. So if I'm able to, I'm going to do that little fold. Yeah, I totally folded this crooked. I'm not really sure how I did it quite so crooked. See how it's curving? So I need to bring this out a little bit, I'm thinking. Let's see if that'll help. That helped a little bit. Yeah, straightened it out some. Okay. So again, I'm just going to put a little touch on the bottom, run it across. My hands just shake so bad that I'm like all over the place. So how was everybody's weekend? I am, of course, this is Friday for me, so I haven't entered my weekend, but looking forward to this Sunday. I'm going to go to work with the youth, hopefully, on Sunday morning at 9 a.m. So it should be fun. I hope I do a good job. I'm nervous, a little bit nervous. Not bad, just a little bit. Haven't worked with kids in a long time. Oops, I forgot to do my thumb hole. The good thing is we have a little more space because of the way that I folded the pocket, so it's not going to necessarily tear into. There we go. Yeah, I like this one. These are pretty. I love this paper. It's so pretty. Now we're going to do, I'm eyeballing this pocket thing here. So way too big, but that's okay, because this is going in the scrap heap now anyway. Yeah, so I'm a little bit nervous, but nothing out of the ordinary, you know. I guess it's normal probably to be slightly nervous if you're going to be working in a situation in ministry where you haven't in years. I think the other thing is that these kids are close to the age of my grandson, and I had talked to the Lord about that part of it, I'll be honest, and was like, Lord, I don't know if I can handle working with kids that are close to the same age as Enoch, but I'm going to trust you. If this is what's good for me, then I need to go do it, and that's the door he opened. So I'm going to trust him, and if it's too much for me, I will pray my way through it, praise God, because I think I'll be fine. Just trying to even this top out a little bit. Okay. There we go. And again, I'm going to round the corners. I like that a lot. Gives you a nice little finished look. Isn't this paper pretty? I'm trying to use up some of my stash. If you haven't noticed, lately I've been trying to pull from like my old pads and stuff, because you get all this stuff and you kind of, like I've said before, you kind of forget you even have it. And I'm really trying to use up some things that I've had. Our girl Mags really encouraged us all last year to do that. And so this year it's turned kind of into a necessity for me to really look at what's on my shelves, which is a good thing. That's a pretty one. Look at that. I like that. So there's another one. Number 2. We're just moving right along. Now we're going to try and use these lines again. And again, I'm going to make it a little bit taller this time. This is from the same paper pad, so these lines are crooked. They're not straight. I can't really trust them, which is fine. Now, what I was looking at with this one is the flower on the front, because I really like that, and I'll be able to utilize it as my front, and I think this one's going to be really pretty. So I think we're going to do a video this coming Saturday. I'm going to be making, I'll show you guys so you kind of can know what's coming. I got the idea from Miss, oh my gosh, I can't think of her first name, Bohemian Crafting. But I just played yesterday, just played with a few pieces, but I was making some strips. Now she called it washi tape, but because this particular one is done on medical tape and you put paper on the back, it kind of, you're gonna have to glue it down, or use double-sided tape on it or something. But that's one of them. And just so we're gonna be having a play with doing some of our own little designer tape. So I had fun yesterday fiddling around with it, and I thought, oh, maybe I'll do this with the girls. So I stopped and quit making it so that I could do it with you guys. So yeah, but it was kind of cool. So I was like, oh yeah, I like this idea. She did a few different ways. She used masking tape, medical tape, and then double-sided tape. I really liked the double-sided tape one. Is like using, well, for her particular purposes, she was doing what do you call it? She was doing scraps. Yeah, so I was thinking that would be fun, and just using them. It was pretty cool. So I'm gonna come and take off some of this. We don't need all this extra paper here. But yeah, so we probably are gonna do that on Saturday. So I just thought I'd share that with you, because I don't usually know what I'm going to do ahead of time, but since I've already been contemplating doing that, I figured I'll commit to it. So have your, you know, if you don't have any medical tape and you have a dollar store near you, that's where I got mine, and super cheap. So yeah, and it's like this one, I'll show you real quick. It's like the clothy medical tape, okay, that kind of almost sticks like a washi, or like a oh, what are they called? Can't think of what they're called. You know, the little stickies, the little pads, you know what I mean, that we use in the office. Anyway, so sticky pad. Yeah, it kind of has that feel to it, but it's more of a cloth, cottony feel, which is kind of cool too. And also I have some double-sided tape that I'll probably do. Oh, I really like that one. Look how pretty that flower looks on there. So yeah, I'll probably do something like that. And then on this one, I'm gonna do my pocket on this side so that the lines are open. And I'm thinking I'm gonna try and use this flower as my pocket. I really like this piece right here. I don't want to... Oh, I cut it way too short. Duh. Oh, Tara. I was looking at that part and I ended up cutting it way too short. Never mind. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to use one of these instead. This part here. Since it comes from the same kit, I do believe it'll work. It's the same color, peaches, all that for the inside pocket. Yeah, it'll be fine. So anyway, but yeah, so I'm gonna go and be with the kitties tomorrow, so be praying for me. Oh, you guys won't see this till Monday. I will have already done it. Never mind. Never mind. Yeah, Courtney got a message yesterday from one of the pastors at the church asking him if he's still interested in helping with like church cleanup and maintenance and stuff, which of course is like landscaping and outdoor work, so that's right up Courtney's alley. So he called him back and left a message because the gentleman had left already. But he's the head of security, and Courtney had been, you know, talking about maybe getting involved in the security, so you never know. He's more of a, Courtney's more of a outdoorsy guy, or clean up, you know. He'd rather be, he's like that, he'd rather be scrubbing the toilets than, you know, doing anything else. He just wants to be in the background and really do that job that nobody else likes to do. That's his heart. He's a servant that way. So yeah, he was happy to hear from someone. Okay. All right, I like this one a lot. So I had to splice the video. I was going along recording, talking, and I realized that the video was not recording. So I made this one, just so you know, while I was talking to you guys. Yeah, so it's all good, right? Right. We're just gonna keep moving right along. I'm finding that I kind of like this height on mine. And also, you don't have to make them, you don't have to make them quite as wide either. I mean, you can do them narrower. But I am liking the whole, I wish I could get that on the front. That's okay, it'll be on the inside, right? So we're gonna do, yeah, anyway, so what was I talking about before my camera so rudely interrupted me? Well, we were talking about Cordy and volunteering at the church, and that'll be perfect for him. I'm also going to volunteer. I was contacted by the pastor who does the food boxes, which will be awesome. So yeah, so I'm going to do that as well. I didn't even think about this, but I'm going to use this and fold it backwards so I know where I want it and then bring it in. Duh, I should have thought of that before, all this time. But yeah, so I'm going to do that as well, and that's twice a month. I think I tell you guys about it later on in the week, so if I repeat myself, I apologize. I try so hard not to do that, but sometimes I forget what I've talked about. So, and thank you so much, you guys, for all of your prayers on the 5th for me about my grandson. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I'm not going to go into that conversation because it makes me sad, but I wanted to say thank you for praying for me. I've been seeing, I'm going to change gears here. I've noticed a lot of really fun projects you guys have been posting on our Facebook group. If you're not a member of our Facebook group, you should come on over and join us and hang out. We do a challenge every week, and it changes weekly. It's called our Something Challenge, and oh, that one's pretty, huh? Oh, I like it. Yeah, we do our weekly challenge and just kind of encourage each other and create and show each other what we've created. And our Facebook group is not just junk journals, although that is, you know, our main focus is junk journaling, but I always encourage everybody to post whatever you're involved in, whether it be poetry or painting or, you know, anything at all. It can be clay, yeah, writing. I just really encourage everyone to show us what your art form is. Crocheting, knitting, you know, anything at all. I love to see what other people are doing and creating, and I think most of us do on there. There's a lot of encouragement, so from everyone. I'm really liking these. I think these will be fun to put in my journals. So also, I was going to mention the collaboration I'm doing this month. I'm going to do another one next month in August. I think I mentioned that again later on in the week. I don't have all the details yet, so I'm not really going to go into the details because I don't know what they are yet, but should be fun. It's with Tanya and Nanine again. And then what was I going to say? Oh, if you're watching the collaboration videos, I did do my tall skinny journal. I decided to change the cover a bit, and I was contemplating getting on here and doing it with you guys as a separate kind of video, only because it's not as focused on the kit, which is what the collaboration videos are for. It's more the actual, I like that, it's really cool looking. Anyway, the actual cover is going to be geared more as a shabby chic. I changed my mind a little bit. I took my botanical pieces off, and I'm going to do it a little bit different. So I don't know, I'm thinking about maybe doing a video, extra video to put, I'll put it in that playlist. However, I'm just kind of contemplating putting it as a separate, not on my Friday. That's what I'm trying to get at, instead of putting it on the Friday, because I only have 4 weeks, and I kind of wanted to build the journal with you guys. As far as like the internal part, I want that focus to really be on the kit, because that's what it's about, you know what I mean? And the cover I'm doing more with fabrics and laces and stuff. It's gonna totally match the kit, I think, but yeah. So I might do an extra video apart from the collaboration day videos, which is Fridays, and focus more on just the cover and do that with you guys. And then that way my Friday videos, I'm building ephemera and, you know, just having fun with the kit itself, because there's so many pages and so much, you know, so many things that you can do with these kits that they're just huge, beautiful kits. I really like this one. This is cute. Look at that. And it just came perfect with just that one, the Packard. Very cool. Okay, so which piece do we want here to be our, I think I want this one. Or do we want this corner over here? Nope, I think I want this one. It's going to be my pocket. Oh, it's almost perfect. I feel like I just jimmer-jammered with trying to describe that. My collaboration videos are coming out on Fridays. And so my whole point is I wanted the collaboration videos to be focused on the kits. This junk journal, the cover doesn't have any of the paper on it. So I think I'm going to do a separate video for the cover. I hope I'm saying it right. I feel like feel like I wasn't explaining myself correctly. Hopefully I did. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking about it now because, oh brother, it's Friday and Cordy will be home soon, and I'm just, well, I think I told you guys the other day I've been having a hard time talking. I have been. More so than I usually do. I don't know why. I think I have a lot on my mind, you know. Oh, that is so cute. Look at that. I really like this one. That's fun, right? Isn't it so fun? I might make that one a little floating one so that we got to trim this top off here. It's a little bit crooked still. Let's get our little thumb hole. I do like to put the thumb holes on these. I don't do thumb holes on everything, but some things they just look right. There we go. Yeah, this has got like a, I don't know if you can tell, it's like an olive green. Yeah, these are really, really cute. Okay. We have only, how much more time do I have? Let's see. Okay. The other video was like 26 minutes long, so I still have time. I still have time. I'm going to go ahead and cut. Oh, I have two more. Let's see. Go ahead and cut these down. How tall is that? Let me see here real quick. I'm just measuring. 14. Let's see if I go. Yeah, I've got room. I'm going to leave this top butterfly. This one's going to be taller than any of the ones I've done. I was just trying to make sure these are good to go inside of my journals, which are usually 9 inches tall. So that should be about right, I hope. Okay. I left this a little taller so that this little guy would have some. Oops, I think I went down though on this end. I did. I can kind of see it. So this side is going to be my front panel. I think it'll be pretty though with the, when you open it, it's going to have the butterfly and the rose on the inside. I'm just making them traditional. You can have them open, like if you wanted, you can have it open this way. You know, you don't have to do it like I'm doing it with it opening like this. I was just doing it a little more traditional in that aspect. Okay, let's get this in here. Trying to hurry just because I want to be able to decorate one with you guys. My glue's all jammed up. Come on, baby. I'll grab it a pen. Okay. Yeah, I like these. Sometimes I just go back over into Tina's or Pam's or Gail, and I just kind of look back through some of my favorite stuff they've done, you know, and pull from there, because those are just some really basic fun ideas that I think are more original. Like, they're older. I go back, way back, you know, like to when they first started, and you don't see a lot of those pockets and different things that were done on those videos as much, you know. You're always seeing different pieces nowadays, and I don't know, I like bringing back some of the originals. You know, I'm thinking I don't want to oh, that one's pretty. I don't know if I want to dig into this little guy when I do a thumb hole. It's gonna cut him. Look, it's gonna cut into him. Maybe I could do the thumb hole over to the right of him. Would that look too weird? Do you think? That would look weird. Why is this not going through? Stop that. There we go. I just didn't want to cut his little... It's going to swoop down into his wing. I guess it's okay. It's going to look stupid if I do it too far to the right, so... Yep, I cut his wing. Sorry, little guy. It's alright. You can still tell he's a butterfly. Yeah. Let's cut one of these guys out as the pocket. Okay. So my son, I think I mentioned this to you guys later in the week, but my son is, praise the Lord, I'm so happy because he is really doing really good. And he went and saw his sister on Enoch's birthday and spent time with her, and she really needed that. She needed to be with her brother. And then, you know, he's reaching out, praise God, he's reaching out to Enoch's dad. You know, they've known each other since they were kids as well. Him and Joey don't have the best relationship, but you know, Joey's sober, praise God, and he's not the same person that Enoch's dad knew when they were younger, and I'm very grateful for that, because Joey is extremely good at communicating, even when he's not sober. So when he's sober, it's amazing to talk to him. He's a very intelligent person and very reasonable as well. He doesn't have a high temperament. He's a very phlegmatic type of person, calm, and laid back. At the same time, he's strong, and so he's not shy to communicate truth at all. Like he might not say something just because he doesn't want to hurt someone's feelings, but when it comes down to it, he's very much like his dad this way. He has absolutely no problem in telling you the truth. And so I don't know, I feel like the Lord is going to use my son to reestablish something in my family. This one's just beautiful. I really like that a lot. I'm really excited though, because of the fact that we need that, we need someone to bring us back together, and I just have felt like I'm not capable of doing that. I don't know how to explain it to you guys other than to say that it's just a really hard place to be. And yeah, I feel like the Lord's gonna do something through my son, and it's a relief. It feels like a relief to me, you know what I mean? Yeah, so I'm thinking I'm gonna do the words on the outside on this one. Yeah, this whole thing with my daughter and her little baby, her little boy, and the dad and his family, they have a very limited perception of us as people through the eyes of a young man who knew us for years. However, decided that because he got mad, his feelings got hurt, and so he got very vindictive toward my daughter. And in so doing, and in that happening, he has kept, and because we really haven't had the money to fight for those rights back, he has kept my daughter away from her son for a long time. And his family doesn't know us at all. And when I did communicate with his great aunt, who has my grandson, I let her know. I said, you only know one side of this story, you weren't there, and you don't know me, and you don't know my daughter or my son, or my late husband. You have no idea how much Enoch was loved, because you have the story through the perspective of two of your family members who really don't like us, and so they're going to make the worst out of everything to do with us, which is what they always did anyway. So I told her, you don't have a full understanding of the situation. And my son is such a good communicator that I really believe, because he's now in communication with Enoch's dad, and he already told me I am going to reach out to the aunt, and we're gonna figure this out, Mama, because Enoch needs his family and we need him. My daughter has just lost herself without her child. And like I said, because I don't have the money to go get a lawyer and fight this, it's, it's just not been a good thing. So, and there's a lot more to the story, but I'm just really relieved that my son is going to reach out and help me in that way and help her. I'm very proud of him, and his dad would be very, very proud of him. So just keep us in your prayers, guys, that everything, will be restored. We don't want at all for Enoch not to have his family on his dad's side. We don't want to take Enoch away and say, oh, you can't see him anymore, or, it's just not even in our heart, and it never has been. That's the really hard part is, it's kind of been made out like we're like that, and we're honestly not. We just want we want him to have everyone in his life that loves him, That's really the biggest thing, is he needs his whole family. And so, yeah, that's really what we want. And we're hoping that the Lord will soften their hearts toward us and let us have the opportunity to get to know them so that they can see who it is, that they've been judging, basically, as not caring or not loving this little boy, But communicating with them isn't easy. It hasn't been easy. And so, yeah, I covet your prayers. If there's anything at all, I ask that you would be lifting us up, okay? I appreciate you guys. This one's really cute with the little chairs on it. I always look at that paper and go, what can I make with it? I've just never really known what I wanted to make with it, but this is kind of a good thing to put together for it. Let's see, what'd I do with the other piece? I think I'm actually gonna go ahead and use, let's see if this little couch will work out. Yeah, I think that'll work as my pocket. Yeah, cutesy cutesy. A little bit crooked there, T. What time is it? Okay, I gotta hurry now. It's harder when you've had a video break in half and you need to edit it, and you gotta remember when you to not make it go over too much. So I want to decorate one of these with you, but I'm looking at the clock. I'm going, okay, I was at 26 minutes and now I'm at 25 minutes, so that's what, 52 minutes. I got quite a few of these done though. These are pretty easy. Oh, this is cute. The little couch as the pocket. That's cute. I could even sit one of those little, I bet I could, if I could fit one of those little, to decorate this one. Let's see. Remember the other day we did the bench? I was just thinking I could probably sit somebody on there. Not these guys. Let's see here. Just real quick. Let's find somebody sitting. It's always the times when you want someone to be sitting, they're not sitting. Let's see. Darn, she's not quite where, okay, wait. How's her head fit? There we go, look, she fits. Oh my gosh, she totally fits right there. Oh, how cute. Okay, I'm gonna put her there, just for fun. Where's my, here we go. We're gonna grunge her up here. Okay. I guess this is the one I'm decorating. Since I thought of the couch thing, I just thought it would be really cute. And I think that it is. She fits like right on there. Just the perfect height. She's right at the edge of the pocket. Leaning on the arm of the couch. I love when I have furniture for them to sit on. Now, who can we put on the outside? Because we're going to put somebody on the outside as well. Oh, look, she's like, let's see. Oh, her arm's a little bit high. Yeah, wait. How's that? Let's see. She looks off. What about this little, let's see. This little lady looks cute. But her clothes are kind of modern. The other girl is more in a older, oh, she looks good there. Let's see, is there a mommy? Hello. No, I just brushed a bunch of these off onto the floor. I hate when I do that stuff, knock stuff over. You know, I'm constantly finding people sitting, and when I need them, now I'm seeing people standing up. That's so funny. Okay, let's see. She was here, and she was here. Oh, look at them. They look good. Or should I just put the lady? Let's see. She looks like she's about ready to go out and about. And this lady looks, maybe this little girl would look better next to her. Let me see. You gotta darken them a little bit, or make them match, you know, in color, because otherwise they just look weird. At least they do to me. The bright white against the, there we go. Yep, I'm gonna put her next to this lady. Okay. All right. So now they're sitting on the couch, and now this lady is gonna be on the front. And then we'll maybe do a little bit. There we go. Guess I could have sat her a little bit over. There we are. Catch that glue before it dries, so we won't even be able to see it. Okay, so she's there on the settee or the couch. Get these guys out of my way. What should we put on the front of this? Huh. Let's see. I have some lace. That looks pretty. What do I want to do? I have this one too. Now that's a little bit thick. Yeah. Or we could do this velvet. That's nice. Oh, they're up here. I was looking for some. If these are it. Let me see. No. I think actually I like the lace the best for this one as opposed to that. So I'm going to go ahead and put a piece here. Okay. Looking over here, I've got my little I'm just looking here in my little basket that's got like kind of some, oh, you know what? This might look cute. Do I have any smaller clocks in this basket? Just looking real quick, guys. Sorry. That's a little bit too big. They're also big. Come on now. Don't I have any smaller ones? I guess that's about the smallest I have. Let's see. Well, this one's a little bit smaller, but it's so bright. Can I darken it out? Let's see if we can get this to go. What time is it? Okay. I was just thinking that it would kind of have the feel of her sitting in her den or something, you know, on a couch. I like this one better, but it's bigger. It just looks so huge on there. I don't know if I like it. This is the fun part, trying to figure out what you want to, what statement you want to make with your piece, you know what I mean? I definitely want it to be a vintage scene. Yeah, all the clocks I have in here are massive. Dang it. That sucks, because I really wanted to use a clock, but I don't know. I'm not really liking how that big old thing behind her head looks. I could have sworn I had some smaller ones, but... Maybe I'll just do a few little these little, do a little collage behind her here. Oops, got that the wrong way. Yeah. Sorry guys, bear with me. I'm just trying to find something to put there. I think I will put this down. That in there because I'm going to trim this off. Okay, I'm going to stick that here. Sorry, I'm being so quiet. Goodness sake. I'm just crafting along like I'm by myself. I craft very quietly, to be honest, when I'm alone. I'm very quiet. I tend to get caught up in that. I feel like I need something else, but just not sure what. And she looks like I rubbed her ink off. Yeah, I think I'll put that little flower there. There we go. The leaves match the green in that sign for London and just kind of brings a little color to it. Okay. I'm not going to do the inside right now because I don't really have time. Otherwise, I probably will. I mean, I'll probably finish it, of course, and do something with it. But for right now, I'm just going to do this outside. Get a little gold in there. I'll definitely be putting a little journal card on the inside here. And I'll probably stick something right here. Actually, I'm thinking I think I have one of these that says family on it, if I'm not mistaken. I thought I did, but maybe not. Can't get to all of them because the drawer's blocked. Let's see. Creative. That actually could be the little cards. A couple of these little, I have these really pretty from, I believe these came from my portraits. All of these little things did that are in this drawer here. So I could have sworn I had some that said family. You know what? I think I'll just, yeah. these little guys will go in there as journal cards. I just like these things, they're pretty. Okay. And then we'll put pretty, joy, dream, abide. I'm going to do dream inside of here. Okay. All right. There. And then these little guys will be the journal cards inside this pocket. And then I'll probably stick a tag or something in the other pocket. So there's the inside, the little lady and her daughter on the couch. And then on the outside we have this lady and being inspired. And this is just for fun, little collage. So we ended up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Not bad. Not bad. Okay, I see you guys tomorrow for our Tuesday challenge, or something challenge, and I hope you had a good time. I love you. God bless you, and thank you for hanging out with me. And please hit like and subscribe so that these videos will go out to a bigger audience. And shoot me a comment and let me know what you think. I love you. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.